Hey guys, another Civickid96 episode. This video will be a review on the Kobe VI. Probably one of the best Kobe VIs to ever release. Well, the only Kobe VI that most should have in their collections. Let's get into it. It is the Nike Kobe VI in the green Volt Apple colorway, otherwise known as the Grinch. Now, the Grinch was released back in 2010 during the Christmas time. Kobe played, I think, Miami in these little babies here, the Grinch. I've worn this several times. Got my first pair last year. Shout out to my buddy Mark in Hawaii. He and a bunch of guys, the group I frequently visit, basically got me back into sneaker collecting. What happened was I joined the Army back in 2009. Was tough to get on shoes. Didn't get out of the Army in AIT until mid 2010. My first duty assignment was Korea, so I'll go over to Korea, and that's another blog, another time. I'll talk about Korea, but Korea was an experience in itself because there was a whole country full of sneakers. You can even see the factory, the Nike factory off the highway. Huge Nike factory. And then everywhere you go, where you walk in the city, there's a Nike store like almost in every block. Not like fake Nike stores, but actual legit Nike stores where you could buy shoes everywhere. Got a bunch of quick and early releases that way. Jordan AJKOs were there. Gosh, Bordeaux's, Wolf Grey 5s before I left. But anyway, let's get on to the sneaker here. Here it is. It's a low top. A lot of the Kobe's are in low tops. And what was good about this shoe was the innovation behind it. From the 5 to the 6. A lot of people love the 5. Don't get me wrong. I love the 5 too. One of the best low top sneaker you can ball in pretty much. This sneaker here was so innovative in the fact that, of course, Kobe is known as the Black Mamba. Man, this shoe really took the Black Mamba moniker to heart. As you can see, the scales on the side, the black swoosh, the heel cup, nice support, very cushy, very cushy. Nice red laces. They also came with Volt laces in a bag as well. These tend to really grip well on the court. Too bad there wasn't any herringbone like they added on the 7 to add more traction. But these held on its own, and they're pretty, you can rock these either casually or you can rock them on the court. Of course, you'll get looks with this colorway. But anyway, this pair has been worn, I would say, more than 10 times. Take care of your stuff. It'll always look new and immaculate. No need to beat or double to the ground. This shoe I did double, so I got a pair in a 10.5 and 11. A lot of Kobe 5s. Again, if you wide-footed people get into Nike basketball shoes, they tend to run a little narrow. So go either a half size up or stay with your true size and hope you break them in. For example, like the LeBron 9PS. I actually tried on a taxi pair in a 10.5, and it fit true to size. These are a 10.5. It took a while to break in, but after a while they feel comfortable. But I do have an 11 on ice that I'd like to show you. It's the same thing, same colorway, same thing. This is how the shoe should come with. Now, if you guys are looking at auctions, make sure that they're legit. If they're legit in dead stock, number one, they have Volt laces on, tied, and they have the red laces attached to the shoe. Not the Volts, but the reds. And these are the original colorways. Man, these shoes are so crazy. I don't think I could ever undead stock this pair. I don't know if I'll ever get rid of it. It's a dead stock pair. I rarely try to not double up on shoes anymore because there just isn't any point to doubling up unless you're going to resell it. Unless, the only reason I can see reselling or doubling up on shoes now is because if you beat if you play ball or beat the crap out of them, at least you can always pull out a fresh pair. But, for the most part, most of us old sneakerheads, I guess, take care of our stuff. We don't, wear them casually. You have such a huge rotation that you'll never really beat the crap out of any of your shoes. So, again, there's no point. But there are some shoes in collections that need to be doubled. And this is one of them. Man, the Kobe VI. I blame Mark, man. It got me back into sneakers. I can't believe it. I took such a huge hiatus at the time. Um, but once I started talking to my buddy Mark in Hawaii, and fellow Navy guy, fellow Army, fellow military, um, pretty much this shoe got me right back to collecting. I collected so many Kobe sixes. I kind of wish I held back on them because a lot of them hit the outlet for near ridiculous prices. Now you can get a pair of Del Sols for, good God, $70, $80. Wait till they hit $50. Some parts of the country, like I'm in South Carolina, Kobe's are everywhere in the outlet. They just don't sell here on the East Coast as much as they do on the West. So I feel very fortunate in that. I've ran into a bunch of Kobe 5s I'll be reviewing later on. But, man, if you're going to have a Kobe 6, the Grinch is the one. Anyway, Civickid96, hit me up at Twitter at Civickid96 or email me at civickid96 at gmail.com. And thanks and have a wonderful day.